Oh my gosh. Jeez. What happened here? All right, I was just waiting a couple seconds while everybody was coming in. Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. So, wait just a couple more seconds. Let y'all come in here. Hello, Burdell, Team Z member in the house. Okay, 30 more seconds. We're gonna get into today. Twenty more seconds, and we're gonna get into today. Ten more seconds, and we're gonna get into today. Just giving everybody a little chance to show up, okay? You know, I'm always late. I'm just trying to give the people the same respect, okay? Alrighty. Hey, it's yours truly, Zahra Elise, and this is a live. So, today is Veterans Day. Shout out to all my fellow veterans. Yes, yours truly did serve 4.5 years in the Navy. Every Veterans Day, just about every Veterans Day since I was in, I usually do a whole eating tour. I try to hit as many places I can get free and or discounted food the whole day. So yes, call it my cheat day. My cheat day, sure. So I did a little video for you guys to see where I ate today and, you know, what I ate. So that will be going up later this month. But today is all about Veterans Day, right? So these days kind of make me reflect on my time in the service, you know, the people I met, the places I went, and just that time in my life, like where I was, where I am today, like mentally, physically, all of that. So it's very different places, going from the military to the entertainment industry, like obviously very different. But I don't regret joining. I don't regret the experience. I wouldn't say it was a great experience. I wouldn't say that, but I would say that I'm definitely grateful for the experience, right? So I'm opening up this live for a Q&A on my military experience. So go ahead, support your girl, send in those super chats. You know I need those super chats. Just press that little $sign, whatever you can. I really appreciate. So any questions, send them with a super chat. That way I can see them and answer them. Any questions, send with a super chat. Send with a super chat. Send that question with a super chat. Okay? I'm here to answer your questions with the super chat. Maurice, super chat. And you're being very nosy. Jerry, you want to see extra footage of me walking and all that? You can become a Team Z member. You can become a Team Z member and get some extra footage with some extra booty. JR, hi. Okay, Doran. Hello, Doran Chavez. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for that support. What is your question, Mr. Doran? I'm waiting. If it was just for some support, I appreciate it. Shout out to Doran. Hey, Corey, if you have a question, send in with a super chat, please. Don't forget, you guys, aloha. Doran wants to know where I went while I was in the military. So, are you talking about deployments? I think that's what you're talking about, because I definitely did still travel. Okay, deployments. I went to Japan, 2 different places, so Okinawa and Misawa. Those were actually Air Force bases, or Okinawa was. Misawa, maybe not. I want to say yes, but maybe not. I also went to the Middle East. I went to Bahrain, but the shitty part of Bahrain. Like Isa, not Manama. And then I also was deployed to El Salvador. So, those were all the places I went. Any questions? Thank you, Doran, thank you. You guys, any questions, or you just want to support your girl for all the content I do push out on my own dime? You can hit that super chat. You can become a Team Z member, all of that. Rahul Roy, you've been asking a lot of questions. Send in. Corey, thank you for your little donation to your girl. I appreciate you. What was your question? Ah, look at this. Heritage Hip Hop. It was a pleasure meeting you in New Jersey. My question is, what did you take from the military experience that helps you in life today? Thank you so much for the support. And I would say the military gave me a couple things. It gave me thick skin because prior to joining, I was very sensitive. Like, it was very easy to hurt my feelings. Now, it's not that easy to hurt my feelings. Like, you can say pretty much whatever you want about me. It's whatever. Like, I've read everything you could think of about myself now. So the military definitely gave me thick skin, and I think part of that was because I was in a very male-dominated job. So I fixed airplanes, right? So a lot of women mechanics, that's not really a thing. So it was a lot of man mechanics. So I was with a bunch of men, so I had to get thick skin because y'all are kind of rough, okay? So I would say that was one thing I took, and the thick skin has helped me for the entertainment industry because, like I said, I've read everything about myself. Like, people say really mean shit about everybody and anybody for anything online. So you can only imagine what I've read about myself, right? Okay, and then another thing I would say I took from the military would be work ethic. I think I always had a bit of a work ethic, but now, like, you know, I'm used to working in the military. I was working minimum 10-hour days. Like normal when I'm not on deployment. Imagine deployment, like 16-hour days. 17-hour days sometimes. Like, it was bad. The least amount of days on deployment, least amount of hours in a day on deployment was 12. So I'm used to working a lot. So I think that experience definitely built my work ethic. I hope I answered your question. Does anybody else have a question they'd like to send in with a super chat about my military experience? Yes, it's Veterans Day. Shout out to all my vets. Shout out to the people who served before me and the people who are actively serving now. I know it's not easy, and I know a lot of the sacrifices that are made to be able to serve this country and give people a sense of freedom. So, any other questions or comments or just support, send in a super chat. Also, don't forget, Team Z, you can hit that blue join button. There's different levels. The different level basically gets you different access, different perks, whatever. So there's that. Also, my shop is coming to YouTube. Yes, so you will be able to get merch of me. You can already still get merch of me right now at ZahraElise.com, but it's going to be easier now because you can get it through YouTube. So, yeah. Any other questions about my military experience for Veterans Day? Thank you, Ken. It was my honor. Go ahead and send in those little super chats. I got y'all. However much you can do it. You know, California gas a gallon of gas is $6. A gallon of gas is $6 in California. So whatever you can spare. But yes. So you guys, I joined the military out of college. I went to college first, right? Just for a couple years, general ed. I was close to my AA, and then I was like, I'm tired. Like, I had a really good GPA in college. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know you might not think me having a great GPA, but I did actually. I had a great GPA in college for a little while, and then I just kind of got tired of school, and I was like, how many more years of this? Like, I just want to travel and work a career and help people. That was like my biggest desire. Be of service and travel. And so I really wanted to join the Peace Corps, right? I'm like, boom, there we go. But the Peace Corps, you need a bachelor's degree. And in my head, I'm like, why do you need a bachelor's degree to help people? Like, that doesn't really make sense. But all right, so the next best thing was the military. Travel, work, being of service. So that's what I did. I joined the military out of college. I stopped going to college. I went to the military, and I did 4.5 there. Hey, Corey, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it, and thank you for that sweet message. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, Mr. Heritage Hip Hop. Any other questions, you guys? Just letting you know a couple facts about myself. I did join out of the Bay Area. Shout out to Yay Area. Okay, I am from the Bay Area, California. Not Bay Area, Tampa Bay. I don't know since when Tampa Bay got the Bay as a nickname, but where I'm from the real Bay, the Bay Area, okay? So I joined out of the Bay Area, and boot camp was in Chicago, and I went to boot camp in December. Chicago in December. Okay, it's not in Chicago, it's like outside of Chicago. It's Great Lakes, on the lake. In December, I had never experienced cold weather like that in my life. That kind of cold was like to the bone, and there's wind. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain to you how cold it was. So I went in December, the very, very beginning of December, right? And I was just like, oh my gosh, What? Veterans get to play golf free all weekend here and then. Where? Where do they get to play free all weekend? Where? Let me know. I'm trying to be there. Look, you distracted me. What was I even saying? You said golf for free? What was I even saying? Oh, man. What was I even saying? Oh, yeah. That coldness. Never felt cold like that in my life. And it was so cold that the ground would be frozen over and we'd be trying to march and we'd be slipping and falling in ranks. And it was hilarious. We weren't supposed to be laughing. We would get yelled at for laughing, but it was hilarious. Oh, I'm laughing thinking about it, sorry. Anyway, so any questions, you guys? I would appreciate it if you send them with a super chat. Super chat me. So yeah, I was in Great Lakes, Chicago for 8 weeks, and was it 8 weeks? Was it 6 weeks? It might have been 6 weeks because it was right around Christmas. So I had to spend Christmas there. I had to spend my birthday there. My birthday is New Year's Eve. I had to spend that there. That was it was lame, but nobody really ever celebrates my birthday anyway, so. But yeah. If you have any questions, put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is and send in a super chat. I'll answer any questions on super chat. Oklahoma. I'm not going to Oklahoma to play golf, that's for damn sure. But if you're a veteran, I hope you kill it this weekend. I wish I was there. Not really, not in Oklahoma. Actually, I wouldn't mind visiting Oklahoma because my tribe that I'm registered in is from Oklahoma. And my grandma, she used to live on the reservation there in Oklahoma. So I wouldn't really mind visiting just for that, lineage reason. But yeah, not just to play golf. Any other questions, you guys? I got a couple more minutes. If you have any questions, please send in a super chat. Anything on the super chat is appreciated. Oh, so you're native too. Nice. Is your tribe from Oklahoma? Sorry, I'm talking to you like we're having a FaceTime conversation. Anyway, I'm here because I'm a veteran. It's Veterans Day. I spent the whole day eating. I had breakfast, I had a snack, and I had dinner. So, I'm very full right now. And I have not even eaten my dessert. I just want dessert to go. Nice. So yeah, little old me from the Bay Area going to Chicago, getting frozen to death. And then I got stationed in Jacksonville, Florida. I went from the Bay Area to Jacksonville, Florida. Do you know what kind of culture shock that was for me? Culture shock. Completely. I remember my first night in Jacksonville, I decided to go out to a club, hip-hop club, like hip-hop. I was the only this color person standing in line, the only. And everybody was looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was looking at everybody like, why are y'all looking at me? It was culture shock. Talk about experiencing segregation, real segregation. Jacksonville was the first time. It was rough. It was very much culture shock for me. I feel like in the Bay Area, we're so diverse. We got so many different kinds of people, and everybody just chill with each other for the most part. All ethnicities hanging out. So to go to Jacksonville from that was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Nice. Corey, thank you for that super chat again. When am I coming to Vegas? I don't know. Should I come there? Wasn't on the schedule anytime soon. Maybe next month, but you know, we'll see. If I do a meet and greet, are you coming out? Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to give you a quick Q&A about my Veterans Day and my little bit of my military experience. But don't forget, click that join button, become a Team Z member. Also, ZahraElise.com, you can book me, you can request custom videos, you can get promo on there, you can get in touch with me. Also, you know, my OF, get there. I know you guys like my Derriere, so go spend that check all right, on OnlyFans, ZahraElise_. And yeah, just support your girl. I appreciate you guys. The Yawning Ram, you're late. I'm literally getting off. Shout out to the Yawning Ram, Team Z member. Appreciate you. Heritage Hip Hop, all right. You'll be in New Jersey when I come back. Appreciate you. I do need to come back to New York, though, for sure. Maybe next month as well. Why do I feel like next month is going to be super busy? Anyway, appreciate all of you guys. Have a blessed evening. Happy Veterans Day. Be safe this weekend. Be safe this weekend. And I'm going to say it one more time. Be safe this weekend. Don't forget to make somebody smile. It's easy. It's free. It's nice. So, love y'all. And shout out to my Team Z members. Love y'all too.